So it's a good time to take a step back and let things clarify. That's why it's just too soon to say what the appropriate monetary policy response will be to these new policies. It is just too soon to say. We can't say with any confidence today. So that's what we're doing. We've taken a step back, and we're watching to see what the policies turn out to be and the ways in which they will affect the economy. And then we'll be able to act. Fortunately, our policy stance is in a good place for us to do that. You know, we're probably moderately restrictive, let's say. So it's not really tight policy, but it's which is appropriate since inflation is a bit above target. So we think we're well positioned to address whatever may come. And in the meantime, I'd say we're waiting for greater clarity before we consider adjustments.
$5 million. For $5 million, this could be yours. That was the first of the cards. And then, you know what that card is?
Gold card.
It's the gold card. The Trump card, gold card.
Who's the first buyer?
Me.
Who's the second?
I don't know, but I'm the first buyer. It'll be out in about less than 2 weeks, probably. Pretty exciting, right?
We're going to a different economy, and we're going to be learning more about that as we go. But clearly, we're learning that things can be done from remote locations. We're learning that technology can replace people even more than we thought.
We're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy, and it'll be one that is more leveraged to technology. And I worry that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers.
In Silicon Valley, and my friends who work in technology know that what we did to the manufacturing workers, we are now going to do to the retail workers, the call center workers, the fast food workers, the truck drivers, and then even bookkeepers, accountants, insurance agents, lawyers, and on through the economy. So what happened to the manufacturing workers is a very clear sign.
And so we'll import Chinese-based CBDC technology. So it's going to be CBDC in a box provided to you by the People's Bank of China.
But every stock, every bond, every currency, every commodity, every piece of art, every private business, every piece of real estate will eventually be a token on a blockchain, an entry on a ledger, permanent and immutable. We will have truth instead of trust, and we will save over $7 trillion a year. 6 to 8% of global GDP is wasted by the friction of the trust industry that's necessary when you have dual entry accounting. With triple entry accounting, which is what a blockchain is, we get rid of all of that friction. It's a beautiful future.
Like what you see in China and their social credit scoring systems, right? If we get identity wrong, it could be a tool to enslave humanity. And if we get it right, it could be a tool to liberate humanity. And as an American, I'm obviously rooting for the one that's on the side of freedom.
Bitcoin is an international asset. And also, I do believe the role of crypto is, it's digitizing gold.
I actually believe this technology is going to be very important. Look at it. We have been part of the huge revolution in investing through ETFs. We believe that ETFs will be changing the whole way we invest. Many people still use it as a means, people are investing it for indexing. No, the majority of people who are putting money in ETFs are active investors that are buying exposure. The entire bond market is being transformed as we talk right now. I believe the next generation for markets, the next generation for securities will be tokenization of securities. And if we can have that distributed ledger that we know every beneficial owner, every beneficial seller, we all have our code of who's buying, who's selling, instantaneous settlement. And think about it, it changes the whole ecosystem.
Chinese bank ICBC has been hit by a ransomware attack, and the U.S. Treasury market, as a result of that, has been disrupted. This, according to the Financial Times. We're getting at more right now with Bloomberg's Shonali Bassick. Shonali, what do we know?
Listen, we have the Financial Times now reporting that ICBC, one of China's largest banks here, was hit with a ransomware attack. And remember, they're a very significant intermediary in the Treasury market. The SIFMA has told his members that this has been part of the reason here that the system is kind of clogged up, if you will, during that auction that we saw a little bit before. The attack had prevented ICBC, according to the Financial Times, from settling Treasury trades on behalf of other market participants. A large executive at a major bank also telling the paper that such a large party on the fixed income clearing corp creates major concerns, potentially impacting the liquidity of Treasury markets.
Now, it was not just a poor auction. It was absolutely lousy. And you know, when the dealers have to step in to save a Treasury auction, that's a rare occurrence.
Welcome to the Crypto Teacher. And guys, please like and subscribe if you do like what you're listening to. Please inform your friends and family and spread it all over social media. It is imperative that we get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works, because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that it is all planned out. Now, I want to thank those who purchased the NWO book and the Crypto Teacher book. The NWO book shows you how the world really works, and especially in the times that we're in right now, it's definitely time for you to wake up out of that sleep. And in 2025, the NWO is going to turn on that alarm clock. It's up to you whether you wake up or not, whether you're going to hit that snooze button. Remember, my people perish from the lack of knowledge because they reject it. And guys, we're going to see stablecoin regulation, which is the foundation of this new digital economy, and it sets up down the road 2028, 2029 for that free money. And I told you that we would get a first quarter pullback, and that's what happened. And then also I told you that tariffs would get stepped up, and that's what happened. Layoffs would pick up. That's what happened. So the Crypto Teacher gives you a warning like Noah and Gilgamesh, whichever one you want to call it. But we will get some type of reset this year. Most likely stable coins are the catalyst. And remember, the Crypto Teacher told you. We have trillions of dollars sitting on the sideline in money market accounts. And then plus, we know the Fed is going to cut rates. Not a lot this year, but they're definitely going to cut rates. So I see us getting a correction and then moving back up. And then we have the two powerhouses, China and the U.S., will step up these tariffs on each other. And of course, guys, that's going to hit certain parts of the market. But then we also have the hacks. We have the Birdman. We have the drums are beaten, and more movies to come, as we can see. And inflation is going to stay sticky, and layoffs are going to step up while they move in all this automation. And remember, the Crypto Teacher told you. And also, guys, I want to thank those who purchased the 3 kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, much love to those who donate to the Cash App, Patreon. Much love. Keep it coming. Guys, if you're not a part of the Patreon, make sure you're donating to the channel through the actual Cash App. But guys, this next Bitcoin and crypto bull run is going to be a utility run. So you want to make sure you have the cryptos that have real utility. And much love to those who are shopping at both stores. Keep it coming. And of course, guys, we get into Bitcoin and cryptos first.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel.
And we have Bitcoin and crypto moving up slightly. We have options today. And we have the stock market right now, as I'm looking, is taking a shellacking. I mean, a beating. Of course, crypto's pulled back, but not like the stock market. They are definitely letting the air out the bubble because, guys, we know it's time to build this 4th industrial revolution. Yet more than 1.5 trillion has been erased. That's just in the open, but now it's even more. But like I told you guys, we have bank earnings next week, and that'll give stocks some relief. And remember, the Crypto Teacher told you. Now we have JP Morgan warns there's a 60% chance the U.S. falls into a recession this year. And all of a sudden, guys, we're now hearing recession talk. But guys, we've been in a recession since October 2023. We are now in a Great Depression. And there's absolutely no one can say we're not. You can look at every single number Go to the Fed's website. We see the consumers are hurting, and we have a lot, and I mean a lot more layoffs to come. So guys, make sure you're paying attention to the actual indicators. We have yield rates. That 10-year yield has dropped below 3, and of course, once we get a little turnaround, that's going to help stocks. I don't see us being in this 3% handle too long. We'll move back up to that 4%. But guys, just imagine if yield rates were at where they're supposed to be at without all the manipulation, the stock market would have crashed. This would have been something made in history. But don't forget, in 2008, they made it so they can always come in and step in, and we know that's what they use the repo for. And then, of course, guys, we have the dollar up just slightly. We have volume in crypto right now down. We have Tether and USDC. And we now have USDC is now the default currency for all new Binance Pay users. And those of you who've been with me from the beginning, I used to go over video after video, Brian Brooks, Jeremy O'Leary showing you how USDC was the chosen one. We know Goldman Sachs and others were behind USDC and Circle. And then, of course, guys, we have the Fed. Repo at 196 billion yesterday. Make sure you're pulling that on a daily basis during the week. Make sure you pull it today. I think it was like at 184 billion. But guys, we know the Fed wants to keep rates higher for longer to destroy this legacy market so Trump can build this fourth industrial revolution. And we see Trump hands in everything. Now, of course, he's selling his little $5 million card. Guys, he's out selling, and the masses don't see it. And I went over to Patreon what MAGA really means. The masses are definitely asleep. Remember, dates, terminology, these names, they're all chosen for a reason. It just doesn't happen by chance. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now we have China hit all U.S. imports with 34% tariff. And we know a currency war and a trade war is coming. Now, these tariffs really haven't went into effect, but we see trillions and trillions of dollars being ran in the back door, so therefore they can build this fourth industrial revolution. And what did Jerome Powell say today? What I've always stated. They always wait. They're always late. Trump wrote, the Fed is always late. And don't forget, guys, is on purpose. They want to destroy this legacy market so they can bring on this digital economy. And we see Trump in every facet. The whole Trump family is in every facet of the digital economy. And the sheep that love Trump have no clue. You can't make this stuff up. And then, guys, of course, we have the Bitcoin, Ethereum spot ETFs, BlackRock, Fidelity, and Grayscale. Bitcoin and Ethereum spot ETFs right now are slightly up. And also, we had spot Bitcoin ETFs with nearly $100 million in net outflows. And starting next week, we know we're going to start seeing inflows come back in. Guys, we know it's like clockwork. Now, getting over into a little crypto news, we have Ethereum Spectra upgrade delayed to May 7th. Also, we have Coinbase Derivatives prepares to launch XRP and Nano XRP futures on April 21st. And don't forget, guys, they want the futures to come in first. And then normally what follows behind that is the spot. But when we have futures, that makes that crypto a whole lot more volatile. Now we have BlackRock's Bitrue paid a record $4.17 million in March dividends. And remember, guys, they haven't even gotten started yet. And blockchain tokenization and real-time settlement changes the way you get paid out. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. And then lastly, we have Trump says the operation is over. The patient lived and is healing. After they done took out trillions and trillions of dollars out the market. Says that America is going to be stronger, bigger, better, and more resilient than ever before. And what is he talking about? That's right, the new world. the fourth industrial revolution. Whether robots, algorithms, and drones take the economy over, pay each other with crypto, and the sheep go inside the metaverse. And remember, the crypto teacher told you, because he knows when it comes to the NWO, it's all planned out. But that's all I have for you. Don't forget about the books, Crypto Teacher and the New World Order book, plus the 3 kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, new to cryptos, Coinbase, Bitrue, Binance. Do not forget book links and crypto links are in the description. The stock channel, guys. Don't forget to go like, subscribe, spread everywhere. You have your Kobo, your chip stocks, your banking, your gaming. While everybody's sitting at home, get home stocks, the Seaver, the biotech stocks. And while everybody's at home wishing they were still getting that free money, what are they doing? Drinking and smoking weed. Don't forget about those stocks, and you have a wonderful day. The most powerful person in the world is the storyteller. The storyteller sets the vision, values, and agenda of an entire generation to come. Steve Jobs. And guys, you know I truly believe in this. When you look at the New World Order, they're the storytellers. And that's the reason why I wrote my New World Order book. But guys, now it's time to change the current generation. And I wrote 3 kids books. You know I love the Trinity because I understand the power that's in it. So I have 3 books. We have an opportunity to change the generation, to educate, not just me, but I want to show you that I take action on a daily basis. And I want you to take action on a daily basis. Whether it's your job, whether it's in your community, we have an opportunity right now to educate the masses. I posted this on my Twitter account. Please share, but this is a short clip of the 3 books. There's going to be a clothing line and action figures. Please get these books for your kids, nephews, cousins, friends, so therefore we can start the re-education now. Because as we see, the 4th Industrial Revolution foundation is definitely here. Robots, algorithms, drones, taking humanity out the picture. We have to re-educate. But let's get into the video.
Part 1. King Joshua and Drama Team save the village. Part 2. King Joshua and Drama Team save New York from COVID Stories 3. Part 3. King Joshua and Drama Team goes to China.
It's mandatory to get part 1, part 2, and part 3 of this series. It's time to re-educate Generation Z.